That's everything. I don't think there's a situation in life where your second year doing something you feel more comfortable. Um, you just have um, a lot more confidence in everything that you're doing because you know what's kind of expected. You know the pace of things. You know the direction that the team wants to go in, and so you kind of slide right in and fit in a little bit better.
We'd heard that you'd spent a lot of time around here this summer working on some stuff. What kind of things did you want to do more specifically?
Well, I've said it before. I played one style of basketball for the majority of my career. At Arizona, playing, a fast-paced game. The same in Jersey. So to come here and play with different type of players in a new system later in my career, I just had to not necessarily go back to the drawing board, but get on the court and work on areas in which I could be successful here and kind of relearn the things in basketball that I needed to contribute better.
You spent a lot of time just specifically with Pop, though, and that just helped having that time with him to getting to know him a little better?
No, it did. I spent a lot of time with him. I spent quite a bit of time with Chad Forcier, who came out to visit me and work out with me. So, all those guys, helped me quite a bit just to kind of understand. And I knew going in, after last season the things that I wanted to work on this summer. So that made it a little bit easier. They were just kind of there for direction and to confirm what I already knew.
What'd you learn about Pop that maybe you didn't know? It's a lot of time to spend with the boss.
Yeah. No, I knew. I don't think I learned anything new this summer. I got a pretty good dose of him over the 8 months I had during the season. So it just continued, and I was excited to have him out there, and especially when you hear. Everyone around saying, you never see him out there doing that. And it wasn't just me out here. George Hill was out here, Alonzo G, DeJuan Blair, Garrett Temple. He had us all out here working hard, and he spent quite a bit of time with a lot of the young guys. And I'm not young, but with the young guys and myself.
And you take that as a compliment?
Oh, definitely. He's a Hall of Fame coach out here that has won and succeeded, pretty much at everything that you can. So to have him out here working early in the summer to try and get better for the following season, that's impressive.
What was the free agency process like for you?
It was the free agency process. I'd never been a free agent over my career, and with the lockout coming, I figured that now was a good time, especially with the new CBA. So decided to opt out, hoping that I could come back here and after kind of evaluating the situation, this was the best place for me.
Was there any ever doubts in your mind that you would be coming back here?
Well, you never know. You never know how things are going to pan out. But I just looked at it as a positive experience. Like I said, I'd never been a free agent before, and I've only, in my, it looks like 14 years going, I've only been a free agent for about a month and a half. So, you just kind of learn from that, and you take the experience for what it was.
Were you surprised at the instant sort of reaction when the word got out that you would opt out?
Yeah, but you don't really care. You understand that you're not out here to make everyone happy, and people look at it from a different perspective, and so you do things. You kind of do things how you want to do them, with the confidence that things are going to work out. And actually, to tell you the truth, I was in Europe. I was at the World Cup, and so I got on a plane from South Africa to London, and I think we opted out 10 minutes before I got on an 11-hour plane flight. So maybe it was a positive thing, but I wasn't here to read anything or to see ESPN or to hear people evaluating it. I was kind of on vacation.
Your approach going into this season compared to last, how much different is it knowing that you're secured by a long-term contract?
Going into last year, I still had 2 years left, so that's a pretty comfortable position. I think for me, this season is more about just feeling comfortable, just understanding more of the system, understanding what coach wants, understanding the players and what's expected of me, and then you kind of add on to that. You work extremely hard. Every summer. This summer was more dedicated to fitting into the system, and will it be? I'm probably not going to average 20 points a game this year, but my goal is to improve on the season that I had, and hopefully the team can improve.
Do you feel like the importance of continuity is being overlooked with so many teams looking past you guys who are trying to develop within and loving teams like Miami that just added a whole bunch of basically a completely new team?
Yeah, but I don't believe projections have ever won a championship. I don't believe that, you know, analysts have ever won one. It's all about what goes on the court. So, you know, just because, you know, you had I was the big addition last year to the Spurs, and it's taken us some time to kind of get adjusted to each other. So, you know, there's a lot of talent, you know, that's been spread out throughout this league. Chicago got better, the Knicks got better, Miami got better. You know, so for everyone in this league, it's a matter of who can, you know, get adjusted the quickest and you know, who can, you know, translate that on the court.